Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hiller here. Time for my Streets of Rage 2 Let's Play. Streets of Rage 2 Remake, I should say. Just over a month since my Streets of Rage 1 remake. And this is the Streets of Rage remake, which has all 3 games remade, as well as a heck of a lot of new levels too. And I wish I'd found this, what you're seeing right now. I wish I'd seen this before I started the video about 20 minutes ago, because what happened is I've already recorded this video, made my introduction, recorded level 1, and then it gave me a choice of making a path decision, like going on the normal path as you do in the original game, or going up a flight of stairs, and it was on fire, and I fought Jet, the guy who has his hover pack, in Streets of Rage 2, like level 3 or 4, I think it is, and I didn't fight Bourbon, the Freddie Mercury lookalike, instead. And this here is a very, very handy little tool I've just found. I do apologise because it's so big that this is the best thing to do, guys. But here you can see, like Streets of Rage 1, the route is more linear. In fact, it's incredibly linear all the way up until here. I don't remember how you make this decision, but as you can see, things change. I remember here, Christ almighty, it's getting a bit complicated now. Things change based on, a few decisions you make, but it's a lot more convoluted with Streets of Rage 2. I don't even know about the remake, but at least now I'll know that's Streets of Rage 2. This is Streets of Rage 3. Which, to be honest with you, looking at the levels, I've only ever completed Streets of Rage 3 on easy, so that's only 4 levels. I spoke about this when I did Streets of Rage 1 remake last month. This game is absolutely foobar, and bare knuckle is the best way of playing on normal difficulty and being able to actually complete the game as a mere mortal, because the third game is very tough. And looking at this now with it zoomed in, looking at the third game, I'm very confused because these levels don't even make sense to me. I'm not even sure what they indeed are. Very peculiar. But this here, I do think, Route 4 is... Oh no, this is Streets of Rage 3. What the fuck? The disco. The 2 waifus there. Yeah. But what? It ends there. Bike ride. What? I mean, you can go from the disco to... I'm a bit confused, as you can probably tell. We'll worry about that for another day, and I'm not even sure I'm going to bring Streets of Rage 3 or the additional levels to the channel as content. You know, I don't want to come across as a spoiled brat, but it's a little confusing for me, and at the same time, I want to do Streets of Rage 2. I will, off camera, I'm 100% going to do the other levels. This is very replayable, of course. I'll do the same for Streets of Rage 1, even though it's only varying off later on and it only has branching paths about once or twice. This seems to have branching paths all over the place. Now, if you look carefully there, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see the second floor and then the rooftop, and then you fight Jet, and then look, among buildings on the train. This is where I was, and I got up until about on the train, and it's like, this isn't Streets of Rage 2. It is the new Streets of Rage 2 that they've created, but look at it, it varies off and it becomes a real clusterfuck. I want to play the levels that I know from Streets of Rage 2. Why? Well, because there's still enough variety within the content of the options that you can choose. There was a sniper in level 1. We'll see him again because I'm going to have to redo level 1. Yeah, there's a sniper in level 1, and that wasn't in the original game. So I can only assume that they're going to add other bits and bobs to the game too. So it's going to be fresh enough for me. But I just... As well, though, it'll make it easier to complete, because what happened with Streets of Rage 1, when I played as Adam, is I got all the way up until the last level, died, and then I had to come back as Max. And there's every chance that even though Streets of Rage 2 original is easier than Streets of Rage 1 original, they've probably made Streets of Rage 2 harder. It's fair enough, but I want to complete the game. So, we are not going to go to the second floor of the bar, in the truck, bridge, and then we fight Jet, who was harder, by the way. Jet's AI was definitely harder, so that's another reason to like this. The AI is different. And then once we get to the amusement park, we have the choice of the dark park, which isn't Streets of Rage 2 or the arcade. Now, the arcades look different, but that's it. The weird pirate part as well. Pirate ship to the alien house. And then we can either go to the alien bridge and fight Blanca or Wolverine. There's Blanca. Yeah, so I want to fight Zamza. I don't know how I'm going to... Because I don't know. Right, and then it's a linear path. Aboard the cruise ship or freighter? It's freighter. Burr Island Beach. Abandoned road. Then we want to do the bosses. We don't want to go there to the waterfall. Fucking hell, man. Okay, so it should be fine. Oh god, we don't want to see any... Whatever, it's not about that, is it? It's about the gameplay. Right, remove that. But that's really interesting, guys. You can find that on the Streets of Rage forum, one which I downloaded this game from. Everything in the options is already done. I've changed a few things to Streets of Rage 2. Like I say, I've already played level 1. I could just show the level 1 video from before, but I'm going to redo it. I'm going to play it again. Bit of practice, isn't it, after all? Little bit annoyed. And this isn't obviously a first reaction now to level 1. And I've just realised something as well. I put before the original soundtrack on. We want to hear the soundtrack which was made for the remake. Obviously these are old pieces of music now. These must be like 15 years old plus, the remixes. I get hit first. Strategy means to go on. There's going to be a lot of grabbing the par, ladies and gentlemen. Not a good start. Oh my. Now, something that I noticed with Streets of Rage 1 Remake was that the signals are a lot harder to deal with. I also realised when I completed level 1 that Axel's got a new move. I don't know if there's any more, there might well be, where you fly through the air like a spinning kick. And here's the sniper. I think you just got to kill everyone here. Thankfully, he doesn't interrupt my attacks. That's a really nice... Oh, there we go. Wow, we didn't do much damage, to be fair. Oh, my lord. Would you believe me, ladies and gentlemen, if I told you this is going much worse than my first recording? Maybe got an extra life, though. Cool animation on the pipe swing. Get Shrektified, you pricks. No, the weapon doesn't have a health bar. In fact, it just... Oh. Surely it's not unlimited, right? Explosive barrels now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Jack. And he's got iframes, I don't believe it. cheeky bastard. Fiddle-doo-ba-doo. Fiddle-doo-ba-doo. Oh my. There's the spinning kick. And there's a headbutt. Oh, yes. Oh, I couldn't take the turkey, man. God damn, listen to this soundtrack. Smooth as fuck. That guy sat down. Cool. Listen to those drums. That's so 1990s. I love how the In the Bar soundtrack is just so different to the rest of the game, and it's still absolutely fucking unbelievable. Ooh, let me just still got a browser open then. Shut that down. So there you have it. We can go upstairs or we can continue on. We need to continue on for this to be more like traditional Streets of Rage 2. But like I say, subsequent playthrough in the future, of course I am going to see the other levels, see what this game fully has to offer. But for my first playthrough, just the different music, the different AI, the little additions to the remake, even the fact that it's full screen, you know, shit like that. This is enough for me. And of course, most important thing, headbutting women in the face. Electra, your mistake was not grabbing the par. This was, how cool was this back in the day, man? Just the rain. And then they're just waiting there. Up yours, Mercury, ya prick! Whoa, look at the ray tracing on the turkey. You seen that shit? Oh, my nose is really itchy. No! Oh man, it was a complete meme in my Streets of Rage 1 remake playthrough where I thought that everything could be landed. I thought there we go. I can land. My mistake with the remake of 1 was thinking that every attack you could land from. What a freaking moron. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Speak up, Mercury. Of course, this is around about the time he... Look at that. This is about, I think, the year after he left the building, I mean. Might have been around the exact same time. Oh, my days, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure this is level 2 in the original remake? Sorry, in the original remake. In the original game. Well... Ooh, listen to this music. We're following the right path, guys. See you in the next video.